Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kaylin. Today we have a standing Pilates workout. So this is great when maybe you have a small space and you can only do a standing workout, or just a break from work or a break from something else. The only thing you'll need today is a mat and a chair or a wall or something to hold on to if you need that extra support, because we will be doing some balance work. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So go ahead and find those feet, those 10 toes nice and spread, feet are flat on the floor, and just go ahead and bring your arms down by your sides. Good, let's do a few shoulder rolls, shoulders forward, up and back as we just find our breath and find that length through our body as we grow tall through the crown of the head. Good. All right, arms down by your sides. We're just gonna move things a little bit. We're just gonna kind of shake a little bit side to side, shake the arms. And we're just getting that blood flow to the body, just getting that energy up. Good. Good, let things nice and loose. Good, just a few more seconds here. All right, and then go ahead and bring your feet nice and flat on the floor, and then just start to twist and spin side to side. You're gonna let those arms just get nice and loose here. Good, getting a little bit more movement and mobility in the spine. Good, one more each side, and then we'll go ahead and bring it back to center. All right, now I do want you to plant your feet, keep them nice and planted, toes and knees facing forward. I want you to take a nice deep breath in here. On your exhale, we're gonna do a roll down, so chin towards chest, and we're gonna let that spine peel down one vertebrae at a time. You can bend the knees a little bit here. Good, until you can't go any farther. So you should feel this nice stretch in your back. Let your head and your neck hang nice and loose. Take an inhale at the bottom. Exhale, go ahead and roll the spine all the way back up to standing. Good, one more time like that. Inhale here. Exhale, lower chin to chest. Peel the spine down. Good, this can be as slow as you need to. Good, inhale at the bottom, maybe just kind of shake the arms a little bit, shake the head and the neck, releasing any tension in the neck and shoulders. And then go ahead and roll it all the way back up. Good, let's just get a little side bending opening. We're gonna go ahead and bring one arm down, the other arm's gonna come up and over. Feel both feet staying evenly planted into the floor, and then go ahead and switch sides. Good, so we're just gonna alternate here, feeling that nice stretch through that side body so we can find more length throughout this class. Good, let's do one more each side. All right, last one, other side, and then go ahead and bring it back to center. All right, so we're gonna do some lower body squat work, as well as working the arms here a little bit as well. So I want you to feel those feet planted right underneath your hips, parallel, right? Knees facing forward. We're just gonna do 10 regular squats here. So I want you to go ahead and sit back into the heels as you bring your hips back behind you. Arms can come forward and then bring it back up. So I wanna make sure those knees are tracking in the same direction as the toes. Good, staying parallel, chest is staying lifted. So eyes are still gazing forward. Good, use those glutes to help bring you back up. Good, let's do 3. Nice. Last 2. Last one. Hold the squat here. Make sure you're not arching your back, so pull that belly button into your spine to lengthen that lower back. Weight back in the heels. Arms are gonna round coming forward. We're gonna inhale as we open the arms out, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale as you bring the arms back to center. Good, inhale, open. Good, exhale, back to center. So this is like our Pilates hug a tree exercise. The shape of the arm doesn't change. We're just moving the arm right at the shoulder. Good. Last 2. Nice. And last one. Good, stay here if you can. Bring the arms up overhead by your ears. We're gonna pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, beautiful, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it all the way up. Good, we're gonna bring it all the way back down. Hold that squat again, arms lift. Good, right arm's gonna sweep back, left arm stays lifted, and then we switch the arms. So we're gonna hold again this squat here. Beautiful, lift and switch. and switch. So we're trying to keep the body nice and stable. Spine is long. Let's do 3 more each side. Feel those quads, those legs, those glutes. Good, last set. Nice. Good, and bring it all the way back out. Good, go ahead and shake those legs out just a little bit. All right, so we had that parallel stance. Now we're gonna work on that rotated stance with the feet with a little bit wider. So think of like a wider second position. So we're gonna have toes and knees turned out in that same direction. All right, we're just gonna do some nice wide squats here. So we're gonna go ahead and bring the knees out to the side in the direction of the toes. Arms can come out to the sides, and then we bring it back up. Good. Lower and lift. So we're really using those outer hips and glutes to keep that external rotation in the legs. Good. Lower and lift. Beautiful. Let's do 5 more. Good. 5, 4. Nice. 3, 2. Good, and 1. Hold it here. Good, bring those arms into goalpost arms. We're gonna go ahead and press the arms up. Squeeze the shoulder blades down as you bring it back to goalpost. Good, press, extend, and release it down. Good, press and squeeze. Good, let's do 6. Good, holding this position. See if you can squat a little bit lower. Good, 4 more. 4, 3, nice, last 2, and last 1. Good, go ahead and bring it all the way up. Good, last time, bring it back down. Good, hold it here. Arms can go out to the sides. We're just gonna pulse it up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, nice, 6, 5, keep those knees over the toes, 3, 2, 1, bring it all the way back up. Good, go ahead and shake out those legs and bring it back to center. All right, we're gonna find that parallel stance here again. We're gonna get a little balance work, working a single side at a time. So I want you to go ahead and put your weight into your left leg. This is where the chair might be helpful. You would have the chair on your left side as well if you need to hold on to it. Otherwise, we're gonna try to move both arms and your right leg at the same time. So I want you to go ahead and start to point that right toe out in front of you. Keep that spine long. All right, we're gonna sweep the arms up overhead as you lift that leg. Keep the spine long so the back doesn't sway or arch. Good, you're gonna sweep that leg back. As you sweep the arms back, squeeze the glute. Good, sweep it back forward, arms lift. Good, and bring it back and squeeze. Again, this is definitely a big balance challenge here. So use that left arm on the top of a chair or on a wall if you need to, and just move that right arm with your right leg. Nice. Beautiful. Good, keep that spine nice and long. So use that glute to bring that leg back, not by swaying your spine forward. Good, 2 more, 2. Beautiful work. Last one. Nice, bring that leg down, shake it out a little bit. We're gonna move to the other side. So again, turn around or move your chair to the other side if you need it. This time, left leg goes forward. Really stand strongly into that standing leg. All right, left leg lifts, both arms lift. And go ahead, bring the arms back, leg back, squeeze. Nice, one leg is gonna be better than the other at balance, right? And that is why we do this single-sided work, so we can strengthen that weaker side individually. Good, lift, sweep it back. Good, this is working core. This is working balance. This is working mobility and that moving leg. Nice. Good, last one, lift and lower. All right, bring that leg down. All right, we're gonna take the legs just a little bit wider. We're gonna do a standing crossbody elbow to knee. So working that balance as well as that rotation, those obliques. Hands are gonna come behind the head. We're gonna go ahead and twist towards a single leg as we bring that leg up, that knee up, twist towards that leg with the opposite elbow, place it down. Good, twist. Okay, we're gonna move alternating first and then do a single side. So So think of not just moving the elbows, but moving that whole spine in that rotation. Good, let's do 2 more each side. 2, good, 2, last one, and 1. All right, bring it back to center. Now we're gonna stay on one side, stay on that left leg. Right leg goes out, then we twist, bring it into center, and then reach it away. Good, twist, bring it in, and reach. Nice. And reach. Good, good, supporting balance on that standing leg. Working those obliques too. Let's do 3, 2, last one. Good, go ahead and place that right foot down. Left leg now is gonna go out, same thing. Opposite elbow to knee. Good. So you only wanna work as quickly as you can keep that stability, right? If you find that you're really falling over or swaying or wavering a lot, it means that you might need to be working a little bit slower to stabilize those muscles. Good, let's do 3, 2, last one. Nice, and bring it down. All right, this time I do want you to grab a chair or a wall. So we're gonna start first. I'm gonna start with the chair on my left side with my left leg grounded, and my right leg is gonna be moving, okay, as well as my right arm. So I want yourself parallel, squaring off towards the side of your room. We're gonna take that outside leg, and we're gonna go ahead and bring that outside leg back into a lunge, and then that same arm lifts, and then bring that knee up as you stand tall, arm goes down. So we're gonna lunge back, arm lifts, knee up, arm goes down. So just stay squared off towards that side wall. That chair is just for balance. Try not to use it to press yourself up, but just a light touch on that chair, just to keep yourself nice and steady. Good, let's do 3. Beautiful, 2. Last one, hold this lunge here. I want you to bend that back knee a little bit, tuck the tailbone under to find that opening in that hip flexor. And then we're gonna reach that right arm up and bring it over to the left side. So you're getting this beautiful side stretch here. Feeling those legs working too, keeping you nice and stable. One more deep breath in. Good, and then bring it back up to center. Then we'll go ahead and switch to the other side. All right, so this time that left leg's gonna be working. Right hand, right leg, stay nice and steady. All right, so left leg back, left arm up, and then we bring it up to that standing balance, knee lifts. Good, bring it back. And I want you to keep your spine tall as you come back into that lunge. All right, so we're not leaning forward over that leg. Good, down, and up again, a nice light hold on that chair or wall, whatever it is you're using. Maybe you can do this without holding anything at all. Good, 3 more, 3, 2, last one. This time hold it here in this lunge, bend the back knee, tuck that tailbone under, then reach that left arm up and over towards the right. Good, one more breath. Breathing into that left side body. And then bring it all the way back up to center. Okay, let's go ahead and bring the chair off to the side for now. And then bring it back into center. All right, so we're gonna do a little curtsy squat with a side oblique crunch. So we're gonna combine that. So you're gonna stand in the center of your mat. We're gonna go ahead and bring your arms back. Sorry, hands behind your head, elbows back, shoulders down. Go ahead and bring one leg back behind you into that curtsy squat. As you crunch to that same side, bring it back to center, switch sides. Good, and lift. And lift. Nice, you should feel that nice crunch of the obliques as you come up and over towards that side. Beautiful. And lift. Nice job. If you need your hands down by your sides, that's fine. If having the hands behind your head is just a little too tricky, let's do one more each side. This works on obliques, works on balance. Good, bring it all the way back up. All right, we're gonna take a quick break and I will see you right back here. So I just wanted to take a quick break to share how you could help support the channel so we can continue making these free videos for you all. My family and I own a retail apparel and gift store in Davidson, North Carolina called Davidson Provision Company. You can find us online at davproco.com. We put all the information in the description below. We sell our own branded apparel like you see on me here today. Lots of goodies as far as that goes. We actually make them ourselves in our print shop. And we have other well-known outdoor lifestyle brands as well as some really fun and funky gifts. You can find everything online. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check us out, and we greatly appreciate it. All right, we have a little bit more single-sided work to do. So I want you to go ahead, find that balance on that left leg again. Stand nice and tall. Let's go ahead and bring that right leg out to the side, but facing forward. So knee and toe are facing forward. I want your arms to be in like a low fifth, nice rounded position. As you lift that right leg up to the side, you're going to bring that arms in high fifth, tap it down low fifth. Good, high fifth and low fifth. So you're finding that stability in that standing leg, that stability using that core, getting some nice mobility in the shoulders and the arms, feeling that medial glute, right, with that lateral leg lift. Let's do two more. Two. Last one. Good, bring it back to center. We're gonna go ahead and switch to the other side. All right, left toe reaching out, right leg nice and strong, shoulders down. Good, as the leg lifts, the arms lift, and we bring it back down. As you can see, the leg doesn't have to reach that high, right? You are gonna feel this work quite a bit, especially since the leg is staying parallel. There's only so much mobility we have there, but you're really gonna feel that glute working. You are gonna have to lean a little bit into that, obviously that standing leg, in order to get that leg to lift. Good, let's do two more. Two. This is a spot where if you needed to just use one arm and hold a chair, perfectly fine to do that as well. Okay, so we're gonna do a standing hip opener, clam, so get that rotation in. So what I want you to do is we're gonna lift, or you're gonna put your hands on your hips first, place your foot weight into your left leg, right leg comes into tabletop, and then go ahead and gently tap it against the knee. Don't press too hard. And we're just gonna open that leg out to the side and back to center. Good, so everything else is stable, right? Pelvis is not shifting that way. It's just that leg opening up in the hip socket. Good. Beautiful, we've got balance, we've got that outer hip activation, some mobility work here. Good, three more, three. Again, chair is helpful here if you need it, two. And last one. Good, lower that leg down. All right, weight into that right leg. Core in and up, left leg comes to tabletop first, then gently place it on the outside of that knee, and then we open and close. Good. So if you feel yourself sinking and letting this outer hip stick out, really stand into that leg and lift up. That tends to happen when we're not using that outer glute enough. So really use that medial glute. Keep that leg nice and long and strong. Good, three more, three. I don't know if you guys feel the heat here, but I definitely got warm doing these standing balance work. Good, last one. And then go ahead and lower it all the way down. Okay, last one here. We are gonna do a standing front crunch with a single leg. So we're gonna go ahead and hold the arms out, hands behind the knees, hands behind the head, elbows wide. All right, so go ahead and place that foot or that balance into that left foot. We're gonna go ahead and bring the right knee up as we crunch the upper body forward and lower down. If you need that chair, it would be holding, you'd be holding it with that left hand or that wall and just crunching using that right side where your whole front is working, but only the right arm would be behind your head. Okay, if you can two arms, do that here. And just a light tap when you bring that foot down. Good, we're getting some flexion, some rounding here. Last two. Good. Last one. Good, and then lower that leg down. Shake the arms out if you need to. We'll switch to the other side. Right foot down, left toes out. Go ahead and take an inhale, exhale, crunch. Good, and reach. So you're coming back to that nice, full, long standing position when you come up. Beautiful. Feeling lots of shaking in the leg and the ankle. It's okay if you fall and come out of it. Just get right back into it. Again, use that chair if you need to. 2 more. Good, last one. Nice. Good, bring it down, shake it out. All right, back into that left leg. Just some quick arm circles here as we balance. So go ahead and bring that right leg to tabletop. Hold it there. Arms out to a T. We're gonna circle the arms forward. Good. So we're moving the upper body, but while trying to see if we can keep everything else nice and steady, right? Good, reverse the circles. Yeah, there you go. Really stand into, I just felt myself sinking into that left hip, so stand up nice and tall. Good, go ahead and switch legs. Place that foot down, other knee comes up. Good, and we're gonna circle arms forward. Nice. That core is working, right? When we do all these balance exercises, it's deceiving, but we are using that core. Go ahead and reverse it. Crown of the head towards the ceiling. Don't lose that length. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Arms down by your sides. Beautiful, beautiful job. Let's keep those parallel legs. We're gonna bend the knees. We're just gonna start to slow it down and cool it down. So we're gonna do a little bent knee cat-cow. So we're gonna take an inhale as we open the chest, arch the back. We're gonna exhale. As you round the spine, drop your head, lift your belly. Good, inhale into that cow. And exhale into that cat. Good, getting that extension and flexion in the spine. Good, 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Last one. And exhale, round. Good, this time round all the way up to a standing position. Widen your feet just a little bit here. All right, we're gonna bring the arms up to the ceiling. We're gonna do some nice big body rolls in standing. So I want you to go ahead and bring yourself up and over to one side. Slightly bend your knees as you come over that leg, through center at the bottom, over to the other side, and then back up. So I just want you to really just make this feel good. So not stiff, really just make it nice and loose, right? I know in Pilates, we're really trying to find that form and that alignment, but it's also good just to let the body go, release that tension, especially after all that hard work. Go ahead and switch your circles. So other side. Again, let the knees bend at the bottom. Good, a couple more this direction. Good, last one. Very nice. So we're just do a little standing side bend stretch. I want you to go ahead and bring one leg behind the other, so it's kind of almost to the other side behind you. Hips are squared off. Go ahead and bring your arms up. The same arm that's the leg behind, you're gonna go ahead and reach it up and over towards that side. Good. So in this beautiful side stretch here. Good, maybe look up towards the ceiling a little bit. Make sure you're not rounding through that spine. Good, bring it back to center. We're gonna switch sides. Other foot behind. That arm comes up and over, kind of in this banana shaped position, which really opens up that side body. Not only is it stretching the obliques here, but also that side hip. Good. Very nice. Go ahead and look up to the ceiling just a little bit. Good, and bring it back to center. All right, one more standing forward fold here, just with your legs in parallel. So go ahead and take a nice deep inhale in, arms lift, exhale. Think of hinging forward at the hips, spine long, and then we round forward into this nice forward fold. Go ahead and hold it here for a breath. Take a nice deep breath in. Good, exhale, let it go. Good, take another deep breath in here. Exhale, start to slowly stack your spine all the way back up. Feel that spinal articulation as you lift. Once you get to the top and head lifts, go ahead and roll those shoulders back around and down. And you are done. Full standing Pilates workout. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I look forward to seeing you back here on the mat next time. Please go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what you thought below. Take care.